Hi, welcome to HubSpot Hangout, the place where you can learn and grow your HubSpot knowledge. I'm Robbie Wells, and today I'm going to show you real example scenarios of how you can segment your HubSpot data and contacts and work more efficiently. So let's get straight in. This next filter is called likelihood to close. This is a contact-based filter and it's built into HubSpot and based on its own internal algorithm, but it's only available with the enterprise editions of HubSpot. Here we want to target prospects who are more likely to close and not waste sales time on less committed prospects. The example below shows a filter that shows 30 contacts with a likelihood to close greater than 15%. These contacts can now be the point of focus for a telephone call or a targeted marketing email. If we click on more filters and then we create this filter, so just type in likelihood to close and we can set that to greater than, say, 22. If we apply that filter, then we can see that that's filtered down to 9 contacts. So these contacts can now be the point of focus for a telephone call or possibly a targeted marketing email campaign. This next filter is called contact priority. This contact-based filter is a built-in HubSpot filter and is based on its own algorithm and is commonly used with the previous filter, likelihood to close. Used by itself though, this filter shows contact priority and ranks each contact's priority from low to very high. Here we are filtering on just contacts that are high or very high. These are right for a targeted sales call or email. So again, click more filters. Type it with contact, here we have contact priority, and then just tick very high and high. Apply that filter. As you can see, it's narrowed it down slightly, but as I said, if you have a really long prospecting list you're trying to prioritize, you could filter this even further using likelihood to close. So likelihood to close is greater than or equal to, say, 15. We apply that filter, you can see we've got 47 contacts. So that's a bit more of a targeted list, and these are right for either a sales call or an email. This next filter is a deal filter, and it's useful for narrowing down opportunities in your sales pipeline that are worth more money. Converting on these deals is worth more to the company. But even better, we recommend adding another filter to this one to narrow down deals that are later in the sales pipeline, as they are more likely to be ready to buy and close. So adding the deal stage and filtering on a specific deal stage is also useful. So here we're now looking at deals and we're looking at the sales pipeline. So you can see in this example we've just got 5 deals for various amounts. So we're going to create a deal-based filter for narrowing down opportunities in your sales pipeline that are worth more money. So in this example we're going to filter on deals that are worth more than 5,000. So we create a filter on amount and is greater than or equal to 5,000, and we apply that filter and you can see we're filtered now down to 2 deals. So converting on these deals are worth more to the company. So what you could also do, I mean obviously in this pipeline there may be something like 100 deals potentially, so you need a way of viewing the ones that you want to focus on. So we recommend also adding another filter to narrow the deals down by deal stage. So the later they are in the pipeline, then they're more likely to close. So focusing on these is probably a good idea. So if we then just filter on deal stage and maybe we filter on the deal stage contract sent. So then we'll get a list of the deals at this stage and they can then be outbounded for sales. So this next filter is called last meeting booked. If you're using the meetings tool and it's integrated with Office 365 or Gmail, they can book time directly in your calendar. So you might want to prep for these meetings. So in that case you'll want to use the last meeting booked property. So we click on more filters, and date of last meeting is booked. So we can look at what meetings we've got booked for tomorrow, this week, or this week so far. We select this week. So this property is going to show the date of the contacts most recently booked. In some cases, this date will be in the future. For example, if I book up time on your calendar for tomorrow, tomorrow's date will show in the last meeting booked property on my contact record. Okay. There are a few ways to use this information. At the end of each day, you might filter your contacts to see anyone who's booked a meeting for tomorrow. So if I click tomorrow, thankfully I have no meetings for tomorrow, but you can take a quick look at each of these records to make sure you're ready to meet with them. Are you prepped? You can leave yourself a note on their timeline with the things you want to discuss during the meeting perhaps. Additionally, if you have a list of contacts you're trying to get meetings with, you could add a filter for this property and set it to is unknown. That way, when people book time for you, they'll be removed from the list and you can then work to this list until it's empty. So remember, just like coffee, HubSpot is also better when using filters.